Hey guys, I'm here with Morning Birds. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to introduce yourselves and what instrument you play?
I'm Chris and I play guitar.
I'm Steve and I play bass.
And I'm Sam and I play drums.
And how would you describe your sound to people who don't know who you are? What's your genre?
Yeah, so our genre is sort of alternative rock, noise rock, shoegaze, and post-punk. It's kind of like a mix of all those, a bit of indie as well.
Yeah.
Just loud, noisy, abrasive alt rock. Yeah,
Nice. And how long have you guys been performing as Morning Birds?
it's been about 5 years.
5 years? Yeah.
So we started out at uni about
Yeah.
2019. We were doing a cover of Blue Monday, and like a couple of songs I'd written, and
Yeah.
then start
Just went from
COVID.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And where did the inspiration come for your name?
Okay, so I was listening to "People Ain't No Good" by Nick Cave, right? And in
Yeah.
the song, he says,
Great guy. Have you
Yeah.
seen him live?
"No, not yet."
No, he's great. Anyway, sorry. Keep
That's all
going.
right. Yeah, no. So he said in "People Ain't No Good," great song. He says he was awoken by the morning birds.
Yeah.
And I just pictured like a heroin-addicted, angry Nick Cave at 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
like just screaming at some birds. I thought I want to be that bird. So
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And what artists inspire you the most? In terms of band and then personal as well.
yeah. So I guess for me, like the band Failure, specifically their album "Fantastic Planets," classic, and that's sort of what I base all my bass playing and vocals off. Chris.
Like a lot of Sonic Youth, Elliott Smith as well.
Yep.
Kind of like Parquet Courts, which are more like recent sort of. And yeah.
I mean, for me, it's just a range of everything, really. I played everything, jazz all throughout high school and whatever else. And then
Yeah.
as high school finished, it was more the rock and roll kind of stuff and the funk and soul and stuff like that. So just throw it all together and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Oh, awesome. And talk me through your writing process. Who writes the songs? Do you produce it yourselves or on Spotify, etc., etc.?
So it's sort of like me and Steve are kind of main songwriting kind of people for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so far it's pretty much just been like we'll come in with the idea or like a kind of something for a track and then kind of work it, like workshop it a bit. And yeah, and we got one thing on Spotify called 2003. Anyone who's watching this should check it out.
Check it out.
And yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more recording and stuff this year.
Yeah, cool. And did you guys record it yourselves or did you?
Yeah, so we did that one ourselves, which was pretty like very
How was
time
that?
consuming.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I can't speak for the rest of these guys, but like I have very limited knowledge of like a lot of production stuff. So I think having some kind of someone who knows what they're doing in the room, like
Yeah.
directing it, would probably be
Especially with live music.
Yeah, definitely.
And did you do it like in your room? Is like
Yeah. So,
yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, I think Sam laid the drums down at his place. I did the bass in my bedroom, and then how did you do yours?
Yeah, I pretty much just did bedroom vocals and guitar for it.
Yeah. What song is your favourite to perform?
I reckon I got one. My favourite ones to perform would be probably Judo, I reckon it is. It's just super slow, super moody, super spooky, and then it really builds towards the end and it's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, my favourite one would be Candle. I'm tempted to say one of my own songs, but it's actually Chris's song. And I love playing it because right at the end, I get to turn all of my guitar pedals on at once and all of my delays full blast, and I just turn the room into like a cacophony of just sonic obliteration.
So make sure you wear your earbuds for that
bring
one.
earplugs.
Yeah, I'd say like one of Steve's ones, Fly Orchid, is probably like my favourite one to play live, just with like similar reasons as Steve. Like it's just got a noisy guitar solo at the end, which is just like as obnoxiously loud and abrasive as we can possibly go. So that's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. Now, just some industry questions. What do you think is the biggest challenge you face in the Melbourne music scene?
Booking shows, getting gigs, and finding bands that are similar to us to play with. You know, we're lucky tonight. We're playing with Earth Cadet and Moths. Check them out; they're both amazing. But usually, you know, with availability and finding bands that play noisy, abrasive, sort of noisy rock music, it's really difficult to find like-minded people.
What's your favourite part about the music industry or about performing? Bit of an opposite question to the last one.
Nervousness when you perform really does make you feel alive, especially when you do a 9 to 5 and it's
Yeah.
can I swear? It's really fucking monotonous. So getting out and being able to make as much noise as I want and feeling the nerves and the fear and seeing people and just being that exposed is actually quite therapeutic.
Yeah, I agree. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
No, I'd agree with that assessment.
Yeah.
I reckon.
And if you had any advice for any upcoming artists, what would it be?
Don't scoop the mids on the bass. Turn that fucking mid-range knob up.
I'll go on. Consistent rehearsals. We're pretty good at it. And we rehearse every week or every couple of weeks, kind of thing, and it's really starting to show, kind of thing. We're getting pretty solid. The sets back to front and all that kind of stuff, and it's start to really lock in and figure out how everyone plays and all that kind of stuff too. So it's pretty handy.
Yeah.
And I guess the other thing there is just keep on plugging away at things. It's very easy to not put in the work and wonder why it doesn't pay off. And I've been, I do a lot of the business stuff for the band, so I get quite, not slack, but I have a little bit of trouble sometimes, like
life gets
persevering.
busy.
Yeah, it does. But stick through it, because you'll notice that when you actually start, working on that like branding stuff, people actually do start to take notice. Surprisingly.
Yeah. And we'll end on a fun question. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Smash Mouth All Star.
Good one.
I think I've only done one karaoke song ever, and that was Down Under My Men at Work, and I was kind of like sort of emotionally blackmailed into doing it, I'd say. So like,
Where were you?
It was a hostel in Romania.
Great song though.
My one's probably it's with Santana and Jake Kroger from Nickelback. I actually cannot remember the name of the tune.
Is that Smooth? No,
No, it's not Smooth. It's off, I think it's an album though, but it's absolute banger. I always go with that one.
Awesome. And you're listening to
All Out Loud.